Several months ago, I began an informal exploration of a run for the United States Senate from Illinois. That informal exploration began with meetings with citizens and activists across the state. I attended many events across the state, as well as speaking to people and confirming the need and desire of the people for fundamental change in Illinois and our nation. A month ago, I formed an official exploratory committee, and that exploration, coupled with my previous discussions, have resulted in my decision to form a committee and file the necessary documents to establish that committee with the Federal Election Commission. My announcement today roughly coincides with the April 15th tax filing and the National Tax Freedom Day. The Tax Foundation has established Tax Freedom Day April 13th, based on a calculation of average federal, state, and local taxes paid by Americans on a per capita basis. That means that based on this average, Americans and Illinoisans work 3.5 months of the year to pay taxes on all levels of government. The current level of debt being racked up by the federal government means that much of these hard-earned tax dollars are being used to pay interest on that debt. Now, I'm a businessman with an accounting background, so I've spent many years learning and understanding finances and have seen the consequences of poor fiscal management. No one that I have spoken to can say that they have any confidence in the way our tax dollars are being managed, and recent government actions have raised deeper concerns with many over the direction our federal government is heading. A primary plank in my platform for my run for the U.S. Senate revolves around a tax reform proposal that I am offering that provides for both fairness in our tax code and a lessening of the burden on the individual taxpayer. The flat tax proposal that I intend to introduce is one that eliminates all federal taxes that are paid to the U.S. Treasury, such as Social Security tax, federal unemployment taxes, inheritance taxes, sales taxes, gasoline taxes, and so forth, and will be replaced with only one tax to cover all expenses of our government. Federal income taxes are now paid on a varying percentage. The flat tax will have just one single percentage applied to all. More details can be found on my website at www.robertzadek.com. The flat tax that I am proposing will both simplify the process and engage every American in the funding of our government, and it will reduce the levels of taxes paid by most Americans. Ultimately, this burden can be reduced further by taking a hard look on what these hard-earned tax dollars are being spent on. I am making this commitment to a run for the United States Senate, fully realizing that one man or one senator cannot do this alone. I am counting on Illinoisans and the people across this great country to embrace my candidacy and my proposal. In 2008, the people spoke loudly and clearly about their desire for change. Change comes in many forms. I think that desire, that energy that brought about this past change will fuel even more change while our people find their way through these tough times. The people of Illinois and this great nation have a common desire to bring fairness and fiscal responsibility to our government on all levels. My past political involvement has been limited, but I found that not to be a concern of the people I speak to. I believe that the people are looking for candidates for office who are committed to principle and less interested in politicians who are committed to getting reelected and maintaining the status quo. My campaign is about people and lessening the burden that government has placed on us, its citizens. Therefore, I am asking you to join me with your support. I look forward to serving you, the great people of Illinois and our nation.